Hey guys, Bree here. So we are going to make a like a little dice game. Now you really could just use this as decor. I'm not expecting to actually use this to roll around, right? It's really just more for decoration. But we're gonna put a little adult beverage on each side, right? As if you were to roll it and see what kind of drink you were going to be getting, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Go ahead and comment replay if you're catching the replay. And at any time, feel free to check out my my website below, or if you'd like to, go ahead and type in info and I will send you my links and all the things to your messenger. Okay, that'll make it easier on you. Okay, so I am using, today I'm using this cube is from my chalk site. Okay, it is very lightweight, okay, but it's nice. It's wood. It is like hollow sounding, so it's not heavy. And then I have Cocktail Hour. It is a transfer with all of these different drinks on it. Now, it does have an option where you can buy these shapes that there's only five of them on here, but you're more than welcome to get those as well if you'd like. We're not going to use those today. Sorry. But let me get this pulled up so I can see. Okay. Hi. I really wanted coffee for whatever reason, but I've been drinking decaf, so I have a bunch of decaf coffee because I'm going to sleep after this. I'm going to sleep while Grayson sleeps. Yes, I've been wanting to use the cube too, and I just haven't used it just yet, but I am going to use black paste. I do have a mini squeegee, the cube, the transfer, my fuzzing cloth. All of these items you can find on my chalk site, okay? My Chalk Couture website. Right? Yay for coffee. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I thought about cutting this transfer apart, but then I thought about I might want to put this entire thing on something else, and I don't really want to break them apart. So I'm going to try to do it without cutting them apart. All right, so first thing, we're going to take our transfer off and we are going to fuzz. Now, I did kind of measure it out. I wanted to see which ones were going to fit. And the entire top row does fit. And then there's like 3 of them here on the bottom that will also fit. But there's 3 taller drinks that will not fit on the cube, okay? And that is, I think it's the Mojito, Blue Lagoon, and what is this one? Painkiller. Okay, and it's kind of cute. They have their own little names on them. So I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, if you guys are on the email list, I sent out the email. No, not the email list. I'm so sorry. The craft box texting list. I sent out the craft boxes and they are already halfway gone. I sent it out yesterday. So please go and check your text messages. I will be sending out an email tomorrow to open it up to everybody else who's on the email list. So if you're not on the email list, be sure to get there so you can see what our January craft box looks like. And they should be shipping out next week, early next week even. And then we are planning the February box already, and it should be posted hopefully like February 1 or February 2, okay? All right, so let's go with, we're gonna do Moscow Mule right here. And you know what, I don't drink a lot of, well, right now I don't drink anything, but I used to be a bartender in college. Just, that's what worked with my schedule, and I absolutely loved it. It was like a country club, and it was super fun. So I worked there, so I did get to try quite a few drinks, got to learn, you know, what was popular and stuff like that, and what I didn't like. But anyways, Moscow Mule, I'm actually surprised. I don't like ginger beer, and I also don't like vodka, but I do like a Moscow Mule sometimes. But check it out. How cute is that? All right, so that's one. Let's see. I'm gonna skip the margarita for a second. So just because I don't want to accidentally get the paste on there. Let's do pina colada. I am more of a whiskey girl. That was usually like my go-to when we did club craft nights. Man, speaking of that, it seems like it's been a very long time, right, Sonia? It's been a really long time since I've had an adult beverage on one of our craft nights. But it's okay. I think I'm going to use some different coffee transfers. Ooh, that would be cute. Okay, pina colada. Okay, and let's do whiskey sour. We could do whiskey sour, tequila sunrise, margarita. I guess we can do a margarita. We can do margarita. Robert likes margaritas. I like mango margaritas. But they can't be too sweet. Sometimes when you go to the restaurants that have the margaritas, they're just way too sweet. Gives me a headache. All right. That one is done. Hi, doing good. You had me at adult beverage. Right? Oh, I'm so glad you're drinking a happy drink. I am drinking a happy drink too. It just happens to be coffee and it's decaf, but cheers. Yes, mango margarita with tahini. Even put some chamoy inside of it. Swirl it up. Yes, then we have a yummy margarita. Okay. So we have 3 sides done. Now I'm gonna have to make sure they're dry before we move on to the next ones, just because I don't want to accidentally set it down. So let me just quickly dry. Yes, it is so good. It is so good with chamoy. Okay. Let's keep going, shall we? All right, next we could do, okay, that one's pina colada. We could do the whiskey sour. The cube is on the chalk site. Nettie, it's one of our new surfaces that came out. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so glad you found it. Are you talking about, is that the club, the vintage snowman? Is that the club one from November? Oh, I would have had a heart attack if I would have lost that one too. That one is probably one of my absolute favorite club transfers. Is that snowman. And we've got whiskey sour. 2 drinks my limit. I'm not as young as I used to be. Okay, let's turn it. And let's see. Okay, we could probably do maybe tequila. Let me see. Let me see if I've got all my groups here. I've got whiskey, pina colada with just rum, and then I've got vodka, Moscow Mule, margarita, tequila. Okay, I could do gin and tonic. And then I could probably do, I'll probably do the tequila sunrise. It looks pretty. I could do the old fashioned, but there's a dirty martini as well. But we'll do gin and tonic here. And then I think we'll do tequila sunrise. All right. So we didn't go on last night. Robert went bowling because he had to go meet up my brother to give him a bowling ball. And so it was Riley, myself, and Grayson here last night. And Riley really wanted to play some games, so we ended up playing some games. So I didn't get a chance to go live, but I figured you guys would be okay. Y'all would understand. Okay. There is gin and tonic. And then we'll do one more here. I wish the coconut mojito fit, because I love me a coconut mojito. Okay. Let's get this last one on. But we played Candyland last night, and then we played Mario. She's learning how to do teamwork on Mario and not leave her teammate behind. You can use the cube after it's done for a drinking game. You sure could. You definitely could. All right, and then there is Tequila Sunrise. Right? How cute. Okay. So, let me dry these before I mess it up. Yeah, the block is pretty big, and it fits like a lot of the size C cut apart ones. It fits those really well too. Oh, the driving cart one. Yes, I know, right? This is Mario Deluxe or something. I don't know. It's where you have to go into different things and beat the levels. But she is so funny. If I can record her at some point, I will. But she gets up out of her chair and kicks her legs and thinks that that's gonna help her jump. It's pretty funny. Okay. Okay, so check out our little adult beverage cube. All right, so we've got whiskey sour, we've got pina colada, we've got a Moscow Mule, we've got gin and tonic, we've got a margarita, and we have tequila sunrise, right? How cute is this? Like I said, I wouldn't necessarily like throw it or roll it, but it definitely is more for decoration. Okay, so I do think that that is super cute. There are also some cutouts. These are called, they're cocktail hour cutouts, and you can get the cocktail hour transfer. You know what I think would be super cute, you guys? Let me see. So we also have the bigger ones, which go to our bottles. It's called But First Cocktails, and it's got like the bigger bottles itself. So I wanted to put these on here. Let me see. Grace is on so she can play, yes. Because mommy and daddy can only play for so long before we're like, enough. That's all I can do. Where did I had a little ink mat. I'll just use the little one. Yes. I had one a little bit bigger than this, but I might have to use this one. Okay, let's see. What if I did, let me see, what are these? That's a Moscow Mule. That one's mojito. There's no rum on there, okay. Painkiller, margarita, gin and tonic, Moscow Mule, and well, I guess that's that. So I guess I'll do the tequila one. Let me see if I can get this open. All right, so I'm gonna make a cute little bag real quick. First, let's see if I can reuse our margarita real quick. Not sure if I can, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna flip it over, see if I can line it up better that way. It's a little off. Hold on, let me get my light pad. I have the light pad on my Amazon store, you guys. So if you need a light pad, go there to check out the ones that I have. I have this one and one a little bit bigger than this, and I find them extremely useful. All right, let's see if I can get this to go all the way through. If it doesn't go all the way through, I'm gonna have to wash it and then I'll redo it. Not a problem, but I'm just trying to, you know, save time, take a shortcut, and let's see if it works. Because I did already do, I already went over the margarita one earlier, and I mean, it kind of worked. It's fine, right? Just enough there. All right, let me spray this down so I can get this one clean. It is sprayed. Let's set that aside. And I'm gonna hole punch this one and we're gonna turn it into a keychain. Hi. Oh, did y'all hear Robert? Okay, I have that. Now I'm gonna get my ink out. Now for ink, you do have to heat set ink, so we are going to, I already turned on my heat press. Okay, and we are going to put the bottle of tequila on here. I'm going to scoot it over a little bit. And then I'm going to put it's 5 o'clock somewhere on it. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 fingers from the bottom. Again, that's how we did the last one, and it worked out perfect. So we'll try it again, see if it works for this one. Okay, I'm going to push my mat down just a little bit. My ink mat that's in here. Okay. And let's get some ink. Am I crooked? I'm just a tad bit crooked. Hold on. Okay. Press that down all the way. Hi, what exactly does the light pad do? So whenever you're trying to line up the surfaces, sometimes it's a lot easier if you have a light shining underneath it. You know how like if you hold something up to the light, you can see the outline of it through. That's what it does. So that way you don't have to keep holding it up. So we have already made a cube, right, with all our fun little drinks. And we're making a bag real quick to put like a bottle of, you could put a bottle of wine in it, right? Or you could put a bottle of alcohol. Maybe use it as a gift, because I think this would be a super cute gift. Just saying. All right, and sometimes when using ink on canvas, this is a canvas bag, which again, this is one that I have in my Amazon store. So if you want the links to anything that I have, feel free, comment the word info, and I will send it to you in Messenger. Okay, you'll just have to click on Bree's links and it'll take you to all of them. All right, so there's the first part, and that is just the tequila part, right? Then I really want to put this 5 o'clock somewhere on there. Just gotta figure out how to do it. Might have to dry and do this first. Let's see. I'm stubborn and I did not want to heat set it, so I'm just going to set it down and hope for the best. And I'm doing the 5 o'clock somewhere. And the little arrow underneath it. Okay, so again, I'm going to come over here, spray these down so I can clean them. And a lot of water on that. Okay, so let's dry this real quick, and then we're going to heat set it. What is going on here? Like, all my things were all tangled up. Okay, setting the temperature to 300. I had it at 350, so I dropped it just real quick. I will upload these tassels, the keychain tassels, to my Amazon store as well, just in case you guys want these. I have 2 kinds, but I really like this one that I just bought. I'm always trying new things, and if I find one I really like, I put it in the Amazon store, okay? So I have like a yellow, I have an orange. I think orange goes with tequila. Orange, and then let me get my Power Punch tool. Where are you? Where is it? So I have a Power Punch tool. It's a little tool that will poke, like punch holes. Oh, it's right here. Right in front of me. I'm like, do I want to hang it from the orange? Do I want to hang it from this side? Maybe from the orange. Okay, so this thing punches through 1/8 of an inch wood, chalkboard, cardboard, practically everything, but 1/8 of an inch, okay? Yes, like I said, I'll add them for you guys, so that way you know exactly which ones I got. Okay, so tip when using the Power Punch tool. So on the very bottom of it, it's got that hole, right? Looks like that, okay? On the top, there is nothing. It is, you can get it on my chalk side, okay? Now, what I like to do is I like to look down here at the hole to kind of get an idea of where it's gonna actually go, okay? So let's just put it right in the center of the orange, okay? Once I get it there, I kind of hold it with both hands, and then I'm just gonna punch it. Okay, ta-da! And then I'm gonna add my clip, okay, my little keychain. And I have sets of keychain rings. I'll also post those. Let me show you what else I have. So I just got this set, but I'll show you what they look like. But there's another set that I got that I've been trying to find it again. Let me just take this one off of here. All right. So you could, I'm just gonna use this to put on here for now. As our keychain, just to hold it on here. But if you were to put it on, you know, like a drink or like on your purse or something like that, if that's what you want to put it on, you sure could. Okay. Let me flip it around. Let me see. What if I put it on the front? There we go. Okay, so I've got my little tequila margarita, and then we also have our little cube with all of our different drinks here too. Okay. Oh yeah, the canvas bags, I already have those on my Amazon site. They come in, there's a variety pack that you can get, so just kind of depends on how many you want to get and how much you want to save. But those are on my Amazon site. If you need the links, you guys, for the exact ones that I have, because you know how like there's so many different kinds. If you want the exact ones that I have here, go ahead, comment the word info, and then whenever you get a message from me, just click on Bree's links or Amazon links, and then it'll be there, okay? But what I am going to do is I'm going to put, I love these. I love these, okay? I will put these on my Amazon site as well. Those are probably my favorite keychains I've bought so far. And then let me open these real quick so you guys can see what these look like. I'll post these as well, but these are definitely a lot smaller. I think these could be fun for earrings or for very like smaller keychains. We did use them before with our minis, and we created keychains with those. But this is what these look like. They're super cute, but they are much smaller. Okay? And then these come with this already. These only come with that. So like I said, if you wanted to turn them into earrings, all you have to do is get the I would get the J hook ones. But yeah, okay. All right, I'll put these on the Amazon website. The canvas bag is already there. Everything that you see right here though is all from my chalk site, including the Power Punch tool. All right. But if you guys have questions, let me know. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys like these. I have been wanting to use these for a while now. I just haven't had a chance to use this transfer yet, and I love it. It's so cute, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to go get more water. I've got to add that. If you guys haven't yet, consider looking into Club. Make sure you guys look into Club. Comment the word info. It'll also be there. Club is a monthly craft subscription. It's only $21.99 a month, and you get a transfer that's exclusive every month, and you get 3 paste packets to craft with. And you also get some type of fun accessory. And this month it happened to be a chalkboard that matches our transfer. Okay. So anyways, I have a fun craft for this coming up soon. We're going to be using this board, and I will have to get a power tool. Well, I'll have to get a drill. And we'll put it together. It'll be fun. I'm excited to do it. But anyways, yeah. Feel free to join us. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the frame, but I will add the frame to our cutout site too. I forgot. Sorry. Come with a tube. What tube? What tube? Does anything come with the tube? Let me see what she says, and then I'll jump off. If you have questions, so let me know. Oh, I need to heat set this. Does anything come with the tube? Thank you. So I'm gonna heat set this real quick because I totally forgot to do that. Again, 300 degrees. I'm only going to do it for about 15 seconds because it is canvas and I don't want to burn it. Oh, cube. Gotcha. Nothing comes with the cube, but there is a transfer that you can use on the cube if you'd like. It was kind of made for it. Let me show you. And I love it. Check it out. Okay. You can put this on the cube if you'd like. This one is called Home Sweet Home. Okay. You can put that on the cube. You can pretty much put anything on the cube though. Right? If you wanted to, you could put your candy hearts on there. Those will fit in the cube. You can also get any of the size C transfers that have like the 6 different sayings. They all fit on the cubes, okay? Because this is a 6 by 6 by 6 cube. All right, and then these are all 6 by 6 anyway. Yes, yeah, for the little Valentine hearts, right? Okay. So, all right. Well, in that case, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Tomorrow is Saturday. I may or may not see you tomorrow, but you're welcome. Okay, y'all have a good rest of your evening. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a great weekend, and then you guys stay safe. I know we're having bad weather coming in on Sunday to Monday-ish. So everybody just stay safe out there, okay? All right, bye y'all.